your carrier update presented by PowerFleet. So it is that time of year. It is January. It's the doldrums of winter. We're coming out of the holiday. Not a lot happening right now. Tender rejections plummeting off their peak of 14.26% all the way down to 10.5%. The new year did not have a big impact to tender rejections or capacity, really just starting to soften in general, which is something we traditionally see this time of year. If we go to the next map here, we're going to look at the weighted rejection index just to see where we have potential opportunities, probably more opportunities on the spot market than we would normally see. You know, this time of year for a carrier, it's really about utilization and keeping the trucks moving through the slow periods of time. Where are my increasing odds for utilization over the next couple of weeks? So you're really going to have to be on your toes during this time of year to make sure that your trucks are being utilized as optimally as possible. So looking at any of these blue market areas right here, you see the Midwest is in significant decline around Columbus, Ohio, Indianapolis, Detroit, the Harrisburg market over there in Pennsylvania. A lot of softening conditions continue there. Pittsburgh starting to show up in terms of an increasing amount of tender rejection rate, decent sized market as well. So the Pacific Northwest still strong. So something that I think is more interesting to look at is, you know, if you're a carrier that's regional, you're going to look at short haul volumes. I talked about that a few weeks ago, but today I want to talk about where's my long haul freight. When we go to the next map, we're going to see this is the long haul outbound tender volume index. So anything that's taller is going to have a larger amount of long haul volumes, whereas anything in the darker blues are going to have your increasing amount of long haul outbound tender rejection rates. So what you want to do if you're looking for that long haul freight that's going to keep your truck rolling during the slow month is go to the tallest, darkest blue market you can find and see if you can find anything on the spot market that's going to keep your truck rolling across the country. Now, long haul freight we consider about 800 miles plus. These are multi-day team loads in general. So looking right here, you can see the middle part of the country has the most significant amount of long-haul freight outside of the West Coast, of course, over here. Los Angeles, not seeing an increasing amount of tender rejections, though, on your long-haul freight. Pacific Northwest does have some, but I want to target this middle section of the country. If we go to the next chart here, this is the Minneapolis market. If you notice, the Minneapolis market was pretty tall and a dark blue color. So that means that long-haul outbound tender rejection rates, as you see here in the blue line, 26.35%. So anything moving over, out of the Minneapolis market right now on the long-haul side is getting rejected rapidly. But what does that actually mean? So I've also got our reefer rejection. So if you look at this chart behind us where the blue, the tender rejection rates going up out of Minneapolis, long haul rejection rates, but what does that actually mean? It means this green line right here is the reefer outbound tender rejection rate, which is around 51% right now. So that means that you have a good chance that a lot of this long haul outbound tender rejection is actually coming from reefer capacity shortness. Anything down here you see right here in this orange line is actually the van tender rejection rate. So not as much dry van opportunity coming out of the Minneapolis market. So reefer long haul carriers, if you're looking to find freight over the next week or so, check out the Minneapolis market. And that'll do it for today's carrier update.
The comprehensive logistics offerings from PowerFleet cover in-cab ELD, fleet management, trailer tracking, cargo monitoring, and tracking other assets such as chassis and intermodal containers. Power up your operations with PowerFleet.